Hey guys, mtgnoob back. This is an interesting keep. I think I'm gonna try this hand. The fact that I have Borderland Ranger and two Hunt Masters is pretty sweet. Um, I definitely have to get a green source and a red source. That we know. So I'm gonna get a red source first. I don't really like shooting off my wilds right now because I don't know if I'm gonna hit land. Oh, look at that! I don't know if I'm gonna hit lands. There it is. All right, well then, if that's the case, everything's all good. Now we're gonna have a game. All we really needed was that one land. The fact that it was a green source was excellent. So now I can do a lot of dumb things. Yay! Ray's in the room. Ray's a friend of mine who's awesome at Magic. I keep trying to get him on the channel, but he keeps saying no. So, he needs a headset. So, you know. But, yay, Ray. Alright, we go plains and we pass. And look at that. 4 colors of mana on turn 4. That's just beast. Okay. Thought Scours himself. So this is actually going to be a little bit tough if he hits like Splinter Frights and things of that nature. We have to be careful here. He might have a Dissipate. I don't anticipate him having a Dissipate, but I think him dissipating a Hunt Master is really strong. That being the case, I think I've got to play into it because I want to just get things online. And I don't think he's playing Dissipate. I could be wrong though. So we're beaten down. And then we're just trying to get this guy online. But he's not a lock. Okay, Gnaw to the Bone is a real threat. And he's got a Gnaw there because Huntmaster is a beating. And we'll bash in for 6. Play a threat. Gain some life ourselves. You ain't the only one gaining life in here. Alright, and then we'll play another Huntmaster. And we'll put a lot of power on the board. A good amount. And then we're just going to start bashing. Like, even if he plays, like, something sick here, like Cage Breakers, that's totally fine. I'm actually just going to kill that. Alright, so he scoops because we're going to flip double Hunt Master. So now Blasphemous Axe come in, I believe, and then I'd say Restoration Angel comes in. Purify the Grave seems good. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, I think we want all that. I think I'll take out the Aristocrats. It seems to be the swap, excuse me. Oh, no, don't board out the combo piece, dummy. I wanted to board these nerds out. Okay. Huntmasters don't seem that good, actually. And you know what? We definitely don't want these against him. Bring these back in. Bring those. You know what? Yeah, I'm going to try to kill him with a combo here. Okay. Sorry, I know the boarding's been confusing. I'm just trying to get the match in quick because often people will scoop in the practice room if you take too long. Once again, this is loose, but I think I will keep. Play out some tap lands here. Next turn we'll do this. Most likely. Here comes a Boneyard Worm. He just wants to get that in the graveyard because he wants to be able to cast things on his turn. I don't see a reason to not play out tap lands here. To play out the tap lands versus doing this. We'll get a red source here. Let's scour, Dungeon Geist, Boneyard Worm, Tracker's Instincts. So he's probably going to take the Cage Breakers, I would assume. Oh no, okay. Put the Scob in hand. Okay, and I will get... I'm going to get my black source. I don't think that's right, but I want to be able to do fun things. And I'm going to be fetching up lands and stuff, so I should be good. Too bad we don't play any Graph Digger's Cages. Okay, we'll fetch with a Borderland Ranger. White source. I guess we'll get... What do we want? A red source, I would say. So we have a very slow start here. Yes. Red source. And we'll pass. Now the good thing is he's just pretty much going all in on his line, and that's fine as well. I'm going to be doing the same thing. Like he's just gonna chuck, draw some cards. Took an Armored Scob, but didn't play it. We don't care about him gaining a ton of life. We do care about this hitting us, though. So we kind of gotta put blockers in the way. I haven't seen anything that says, like, unblockable yet, but we will see. So he knows about this land. You know what, I'm gonna mulch here. Oh, look at that. Of course we bin the Blasphemous Act. Okay. Sad panda. Might take a ton of damage here, but that's okay. Let's see. Are we ever gonna cast you? Probably not. But I mean, maybe we have to risk it there and draw an Unburial Rites. But doesn't seem like he's doing much other than swinging for 10, and if that's the case, we're just blocking for days. Ghoul Tree is a cool dude. I like Ghoul Tree a lot. Gotta make sure I do this. Okay, yep, bin some stuff. Bin some lands. He's only stuck on one blue, which is, I believe, actually keeping us in the game. Oh, crap. Now we're in trouble. Play this guy. Well, we basically need to survive this turn, which I don't think we're going to. I mean, we got no action in the bin, as you can see. So if he has, like, I'm gonna block here, take a bunch. I basically have to hit, I would say, Faithless Looting, Inton Burial Rites, and Angel of Glory's Rise. This is just in the way, I'm sorry. move this over here. Or I just need Blasphemous Act. Alright, got a 7/7 elemental one time. Geez, that just did not work out well. Alright, well, that's fine. Is what it is. Sometimes it happens. Alright, let's see what we want to do. I think this is correct. I don't know if I need all these flyers. Put those away. Put these in. These guys chump forever. Alright, let's bring these guys to honor monks in. Just these Gristlebrands are so good. Even if I just have one, I think that's fine. Alright, let's try this. Yeah, we're keeping this. We can't play this, but we can mulch on 2. And that's always good. Mulching on 2, nothing wrong with that. Plus we have all the white mana we need to play this. This will chump block for centuries. Oh, the Battle of the Innistrad dual lands. Okay, let's play this. Let us mulch. Take this, bin this, bin this. Good stuff. It's kind of what we want. We just want to loot into something spectacular. Now he's got Dungeon Geists, so we gotta keep that in mind. So next turn we're probably gonna loot away some of these lands. I don't know if we're going to flash it back. We'll see what he plays. We'll give you the graveyard cam. That's about right. Graveyard cam. Scob it up. And then we gotta give you his graveyard cam. Graveyard cam. Graveyard cam. Only on the mtgnoob, where instead of playing, I'm OCDing over the graveyards. Okay. I think we mulch again. That was a very poopy mulch, unfortunately. See how dedicated I am to this match. My girlfriend sneezed and I didn't even say bless you. I'm such a horrible soul. Okay, so we'll loot. We have a bunch of looting in the yard. I think I'm gonna bin this. And we will. I have 4 black sources. Bin the wilds, and then we'll pass. Now he's going to be able to play around this now, which is unfortunate, but I mean, we'll have action before then. Like on this turn we're going to play this, then we'll play this. So we'll be putting the pressure on where he's going to have to start overextending. One thing to note is Splinter Fright is an elemental. So if he drops a Splinter Fright, even though right now that would be the worst play on earth because it's just going to die, that's something to keep in mind. But I think if we just outpower him with creatures, we should be good. Okay, Gnaw to the Bone. Grr. Okay, so he gets a Scob in hand. Me having to tap all this weird color mana. I will play this guy and we'll start going on our beatdown path. Maybe I shouldn't have chucked the angel, to be perfectly honest, but I think we can get some action out of it. Sure, I'll take 2. You got me. Pants are down. Okay, plays another one. Okay, Cagebreaker and land. And he's still got a Tracker's Instinct in there. Boneyard Worm, interesting. It's only a 1/1. I think we just wait. Just flip this and kill this on our upkeep. Shoot you, shoot you. Say okay. Boneyard worm is also a worm, not a zombie. So if he wants to bash in here, I'm definitely willing to trade out this wolf for some damage. We'll see though. This might be Dungeon Geist on this, which is fine. Okay, well now since that's the case, I'm gonna take it because I want this to be big. Okay. Questions. Play this, and we'll pass. Graveyard cam is slowly shrinking. But now we at least have some threats on our end, and some blockers and things of that nature. Like we could trade out here. Like this will shrink, but who cares, because we're gonna just replace it on our turn. Okay, we're just gonna save some damage here and block because we kind of have to. I think on our turn we're probably gonna loot Faithless Looting. See if we can hit an Unburial Rites. If he wants to flip this. Okay, Tracker's Instincts. Guess he revealed a bunch of Splinter Frights and a Cage Breakers. And I think he took one Splinter Fright, which will be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, that'll flip. That's a big poppy. Alright, let's loot. I probably should have played my land out first. Shouldn't have played my land out first. Chuck these forests. Play this pre-combat to get a giant Geist Iron Monk. Gain some life. And let's swing in for some damage. Okay, so he trades there, chumps there, takes one, it's fine. Goes to 17. Now if he plays like Splinter Fright, we're okay with this plan, because then we could purify the grave, his Gnaw to the Bone, and just get racing. Ghoul Tree, that's a big boy. Splinter Fright. Okay, makes sense. Huh. We'll remove that. Yes, we will. And then we'll bash in here with just a Geist Honored Monk. Okay, so he just blocks. It's fine. I think we want to faithlessly loot here. And we will bin this and the mulch. And let's get rid of this Gnaw to the Bone. Now I don't think that's the greatest line, but I don't want him to gain life if possible. Now he's got like an 8/8 trampler, that's fine. 9/9 trampler. We're just gonna throw everybody in front of him. Let him do his damage. Okay. Jump it up. Alright, well that's good. Let's see what we can do here. I think we just hard cast Gristlebrand. And just pass the turn. This is gonna buy me a bunch of time, but this might get very big very fast, so we gotta keep that in mind. Okay, he's got 2 10/10s and 2 11/11s. Okay, Tracker's Instincts. Try to get them even bigger. Okay, makes 2 12/12s. I don't know what he took. Oops. Okay, so he put a Cage Breakers in hand. See what this is. Okay, so he's going like super big here. And he hits. And he's got 2 14/14s. So we'll see how this goes. I'll probably take 1 down and gain 7 life. So let's say we block here. Block here. Okay, so we'll save a bunch of damage. Gonna gain a bunch of life. And then what we're gonna do is Angel of Glory's Rise, and then we'll remove a ton of stuff on his end since he's got a bunch of zombies. Alright, so let's do this. And this should be the game. So we're going to remove those things. Do that. Do that. And we'll gain a ton of life. And then we'll say yes to both of these triggers. And I don't know how he comes back from this. I mean, he does have a Cage Breakers. pay 7 here and draw some life. Okay. Pin that. And now we just got a ton of things on the field. That's fine. And then we could just bonfire. Does have a gnaw to the bone in the bin, so he's gonna gain a ton of life, but he's got 11 cards also, so alright, so he gains oh, I think he gained like 38 life or something ridiculous. Okay, I don't want to blow this yet. We're just gonna swing in with everybody. See, that's the problem, like this deck can't really do anything against a board, which is why it kind of fell out of favor, plus like this deck being so much better made it so it's kind of hard for it to, it like has like hate from all ends. Okay, it may seem like we're overextending here, but we want as much pressure on the field as possible. You want to thin our deck as much as possible. I'll take a plains, and then we'll just pass the turn with a bunch of dudes in play. We should be getting the GG soon. I mean, if his out is 2 more gnaw to the bones, that's like fine by me. That dude's fine. I mean, he's got one gnaw to the bone in the bin, so he'll gnaw and go up to like, I guess, 60-ish life. $66 life. I don't believe we have 66 damage. So he will be blocking one of our 14/14s, because I've got to kill his cage breakers in case it does ever get to attack. Alright, so he goes to 27. Play this, say yes, and play this. At this point, I can't see how we don't win, let's say next turn. Like, we're just gonna set up a huge bonfire, and then that's it. Bonfire him and just bash in for 1,000,000. He's only got 4 cards left. So, I'm assuming that will be the game. Let's check his graveyard. Yep, nothing, no action. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed this long one, but it was a good one. Thanks for watching.